something that has to be done.
Testing, testing. Well, there we go. Testing, testing. There we go, folks. Yikes. Testing, testing, testing. Okay, okay. We're getting there, we're getting there. I'm not sure what happened, so I do apologize if you're just coming in here. I'm clearly having some mic issues, so give me 1 second here. Fixed on that side. All right, testing, testing. Cool, cool. Testing, testing. Okay, we're good there. I'm just adding, if you're just in here, I'm adding my microphone source to all my sites here because whatever reason, man. And there we go. Okay, we are good to go. There is my face. Now you can hear me and see me. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Whew. Yikes, bro. Yikes. I got a question for you. If you're here, say hello, put the eggs in the chat. Let me know you're alive. Let me know if you want to talk about that World Cup. I added some new lighting back there. You might notice like it's got like this yellow like tint to it, right? Plus the blue light back there gives it look. You got some shadows and stuff, making the stuff creepier. Yep, and I think it also like it gives me a better lighting this way too, right? So I don't know. I think the camera's better. It definitely has more focus. I just worry it may be too close still. Like maybe you guys prefer me to be way back here, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like I have an expressive face, so like you would want me up close like this. I don't know. I'll take all the feedback you got, man. Ah, whew. All right, all right. So I'm getting custom. If you don't know this, I'm getting a custom mask done where it's a giant egg thing, and it's basically essentially like a giant. My head will be an egg, and it'll be cracked, and then like here it'll be cracked away where you'll see my eyes and stuff. Or technically, you just probably see like a black area, and then here you have like a cracked grin and stuff. And then yeah, super cool, super cool. So I'll be debuting that at Comic-Con, which is coming up next week. So I can't tell you how excited I am about that. I've got most of the week off and Monday off to recover from that, so that should be good. Let's see what else is going on. Of course, we got the World Cup and stuff, so that's fun. Anybody here? Anybody hanging out? Or am I just chatting to myself, which is just fine by me? I'm watching some auctions, anyways. 1 hour 11 minutes for this auction, man. So let's see what we got in the store. Boom. Okay, move this over a little bit here. Let's see, what do I got here? So we got some soccer in there. I got some ladies soccer, 2 boxes, 2 hobby boxes, which I believe is 2 autographs a box, which is 4 autographs total. So not too shabby for 35 bucks a spot. Left side serial, that means 10 spots. You know the deal. I've got the Topps Chrome Marvel Blasters. I've got that marked down to 55, so I took $5 off. That's free shipping, so remember that. I've got the Bo Jackson Battle Arena Tecmo Bowl super fun break. I pulled a personal for Keith last week, and we had a good time with that. If you love Tecmo Bowl and sports and TCGs, I would say Bo Jackson is the ultimate thing for you. And get it in now, like it's early, right? It is early in the Bo Jackson, so you have a high potential for investment and stuff. And then let's see what else we got in there today. So there's a soccer I talked about. I've got personal Greninja boxes. So these are like going for like $100. I marked it down today to 65. That's free shipping too. So these are sweet little boxes. Comes with an oversized Mega Greninja. That's the back of the box. Just the front of the box. So it's like, I don't know, like 8 packs. And yeah, so 8 packs, 1 sticker, 1 oversized lenticular card, and 1 foil promo card. So pretty sick. That means you're getting the packs for less than $10 a pack. So that's pretty good. Technically $6.50. So yeah, about $6, $5, $5.50 a pack. So not terrible. Plus you're getting the oversized stuff. So that was my math face you couldn't see. Like I said, I got the Marvel Chrome Blasters here and the Bo Jackson, the 4400 here. There's supposed to be 2 autos in there, right? 1 in each box. And that's $18 a spot. I only got 4 left there. Here I've got a combination of Starship Troopers and Sliders, a TV show. That is $25 a spot. We got 9 left. No more Lorcana. I do have Disneyland if you're interested. Let's see. So that's what we got going on there. How we doing, man, Jim? How we doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Did you get a chance to watch the World Cup? I think I'm dehydrated, man. I think I need to get some more water. So I actually had, if you look at the logo screen for what I did, I predicted Spain to win. That's why I have Yamal holding the trophy and the startup screen, which I thought was pretty funny. I don't know if you guys saw that. Argentina did not shoot a lot, bro. I don't know if you saw this one, but look. Where is it at? So you see there, I have little baby egg Yamal holding the trophy because I was like, Spain's going to win. And I did this like after halftime, right? I was like, oh yeah, Spain's definitely gonna win. They're way more aggressive and stuff. And yeah, congrats to Spain. Yeah, I don't know. It felt they just they didn't put nothing on the goal till late. Like they didn't show up till overtime. So I don't know. That was weird. It was weird. It was weird. But I'll tell you what, I do like. Yeah, I do like the fact that the refs let them play for the most part, right? Like they were, because Argentina came out there. I would say Spain had the first hit, right? They like put that little back jab in Messi, right? And then after that, Argentina got aggressive, right? They even brought in their little bruiser dude to, start taking people out so he'd get his little red card and stuff. And then, and they were willing to play so aggressive that they were willing to play with 10 players at that point. So I don't know. I feel like they weren't consistent. They really didn't have an identity. They were just kind of being bullies, and it didn't work out. And Spain looked good. I thought Spain looked quick. They looked good. They looked in control. They took a lot of shots. I thought they could have got some more penalties that went their way. But like I said, I like how the refs kind of laid off as well. So that was my thoughts. I thought we were going to shootout. I thought that would have been cool. And maybe that's what Argentina was planning, right? Like, let's just get to the shootout. But I don't know. Argentina just looked like they've been there forever, you know what I mean? And like the old school, like mafia or whatever, or the old school gang members, you know what I mean? And they're just being bullies out there. They don't really have the skills anymore. They're not young anymore. They don't have they're not as quick anymore. So they just were out there beating people up and stuff, man. So, all right, I got this little drink here. Let's try this out. I've had this before. I don't know if you've seen these. This is Uncle Arnie's watermelon wave. 10 milligrams of THC. I do like how the camera gives me, it's way better right here. It focuses a lot better than before I had it, like back here. So Uncle Arnie's watermelon wave, 10 milligrams THC, $3.99. Bro, it wasn't $3.99. But can you imagine $4 for a little weed infused drink? Now this has a medium scale there, and what it says on the back is let's take you away on a tasty 10 milligram watermelon wave of flavor and refreshment. Uncle Arnie's brings the party, whether you're at the beach or at a boat on a deck or at the deck or at the deck or at the dock. Terrible small font, sorry. Or by the pool or the pond. Just shut up, Uncle Arnie. Throw some in your cooler and ride the wave of blissful drinking with an on-set time of about 20 to 40 minutes. And of course, be sure to sip according to your experience. I do like that. That's you should have focused on that and got rid of all the stupid shit about the boat and the pond and just said, hey, sip at your own experience. That's a great line. What's up, man? How we doing, Clinton? How we doing, man? I was just going over my Uncle Arnie's. Sorry. Uncle Arnie's, not a sponsor, but totally would. Because I've had this before and it's delicious. So, the thing about 10 milligrams is you're not going to taste the flavor of the weed. But if you get higher, then you will. This has one of those like resealable tops now. Now I've like made a mess. Give me a second. I gotta like wash my hands here now. Damn it. There we go. Okay. So yeah, here we go. Taste test live for you, just so you know. I already know it's delicious. I'm a big fan of watermelon, and like I said, only 10 milligrams. You're not gonna, you know. You know what that tastes like? Because you can taste the weed a little bit. It reminds me of the old school weed candies that I would like, the old school ones where you would suck on it and you would still taste a little bit of the weed, but it tastes like a good sweet candy, like a Jolly Rancher. Yep, yep. Let's see here. So I'm responding to my guy here. I'm going to show you some pictures here. So this is here. So this is the custom mask I'm having done. So there's the grin, right? This is where my eyes will be. There'll be like a black mesh covering that, so you won't see my eyes. But yeah, but look at this grin. It's so sick. And then there's what it looks like without the mesh. Like I said, there'll be a black mesh there, probably a black mesh there. It should be super sick. And then, let's see, can I show you the concept? Here's in progress on the 3D printer. Here's my weapon. No, it's kinda, I guess, but more what it's what I'm calling him, the Eggman. And essentially what it's like, I'm taking back breakfast. So look at this giant rusted spatula. That's like my weapon. I'll be carrying that around. It's not really rusted, it's plastic, but it's sick as fuck. And then let's see, these are the 3D renderings of it. But let me show you my initial pictures. What I'm looking for is the initial one I sent to him. Like, we had all these little back and forth conversations about it. I want to show you here it is. So this is my concept right there. And so there'll be a black mesh there. So you really won't see my eyes, which is fine. I still may, like, I don't know. I may just do like black makeup, you know what I mean? Like, or something like that. Or do like I just worry that'd be too hot, like a baklava or whatever they call them, right? Or the kids call them something else now. But yeah, and then essentially they'll have this like egg yolk coming down in front, not dripping this far, but you know, essentially like coming out. And so that's something I just came up with, and I'm having somebody make it. Kinda. I dragon egg, I guess. So yeah, that's what's going on with that. And then I'll be dressing up in my home solo shirt, promoting the movie. I'll be signing autographs on Sunday. So I've become friends with like Ian McKesson right through JTS, and in fact I gotta hit JTS up and say, hey JTS, are you? Let's see here. All right, if he's gonna go to preview night with me. All right. So yeah, this is like my busiest time. Yeah, I think that's what I'm saying. I think I may need to order like let's see here. Face mask. What do the kids call those things? Like the skeezy or the I can't remember. Head covering. I don't know. What do they call that shit? I think I may need to order that. All right, let's see here. This thing right there. And then just do black makeup on my eyes. Yeah, baklava, thank you. Yeah, I was close, right? Isn't that what I said? Yeah. So that's only let's see, $6, $7. Maybe bright yellow might be fun. $7.99. Yeah, we're gonna order this one. Maybe. Let's see. Maybe. Is there one better? Like a. I'll see if I can find me a silk one. Yeah, right. That's. And then I would just do black makeup. So. What is this? What the hell is going on there, bro? Oh, that's where you can see it. That might be fun. Look at those crazy ones. What do you think about that? Right? That might be crazy. I think just the all black though is probably the best. I don't know if they have an all black here. All right, well, let's see. We're gonna go back to baklava, right? How'd you spell it? Yeah, okay, ski mask. Is that how you spell it? Balaclava. Okay. Or a ski mask. I love it. Lightweight wicking. Yes, we want a wicking. Cause your boy gonna get hot in there, man. I'll pay an extra $2 for the summer cooling ice silk. Yes, much better. Yes, much better. I need the ice cooling. We're gonna add that one to the cart, sir. And then we need black eye makeup. Black. We're going blackface. I don't make makeup. Face paint stick. Blendable body paint. Yeah, I typed in blackface. I thought that was funny. I don't know. It's probably terrible, but. Oh, damn. Okay. Okay. Can I get a two-piece black? One-piece skull. Interesting. All right, let's do this though. Let's do two just in case I heavily apply that. All right. Okay. Do I need any other kind of makeup? Do I need? I don't think so. Peel up. Well, how do I add the face mask? Like, no, I don't want this one. Yep. Uh, wait, wait. Three items. Oh yeah. All right, there we go. Cool. Alrighty. That was the last finishing pieces of my costume I had to think about. So we're good. Possibly. So that's why I got that mask. So I'm covered either way, right? Like, agreed, because it will be hot in there. You know what I mean? So, uh, let's open up some of this. I got this box the other day. I think it was only like $40 or something like that, but 2 autographs or memorabilia cards. Thought it was a good deal. Thought it was a good deal there. So I'll be streaming live from Comic-Con, probably preview night. And during my autograph signings, which I need to make another note. Bring power bank. My mind races a million miles an hour during this Comic-Con, getting ready for it and everything. It's a good time. Yeah, it's a good time. So there we go. I will remember that now. So yeah, it's only like $40 to $60 and you're getting 2 autographs. And I assume we can get let's see, what can we get here? Can we get what do they call them? You know what I'm talking about. The splash, the color things. I don't see it. Artistic selections, I think, is our best bet here. Legendary signatures. And Fuego. Color Blast. That's what I was thinking. Color Blast. I don't know. I don't think so. Right? That's what I thought. And there's only one left. And I was like, okay, let me grab that. That looks like our mem right there. And that's our mem. I'm saying we got 2 mems. So, oh well. No worries. I wanted the autographs, but I guess we're getting 2 mems. So let's hope for something good. I don't even know who the current racers are, so. Right? You're going to have to let me know if it's somebody good or not, okay? Because I have no fucking idea. All right. Raja Karuth. Connor Hall on the rookie. That's pretty cool. Looks like that's our silver or platinum. Anthony Alfredo. And claim to fame, Jeff Gordon. I don't know if that's any good or not. We'll put a penny sleeve in that one for now. We'll definitely top load this one. Man, that's really shiny. It's not like Topps where like you're like, oh, is that a refractor or not? I gotta check the back. There was no issue. I knew right away it was the silver or the prism. That would be cool. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I can get color blast in here. It didn't say anything on the box. Christopher Bell. Luke Fenhouse. That might be orange there, 25. We got Michael McDowell and we got Andres Perez de Lara on the like cracked ice orange. I don't know if that's like to 25 or anything. There's no number on it. If anybody knows, let me know. We can. I just got to sell out a few more spots there, Keith. How we doing, man? I think there's 4 more spots in 4,400. Pretty cool, pretty cool. I'm just warming up the crowd here. So check this out, right? So I had the most interesting day yesterday. I'm trying to get out more. I'm trying not to stay at home. I'm trying to get out more and stuff. And no, you're not talking to yourself. I hear you. Oh, am I? I don't know. So yeah, the most interesting day yesterday. So I started off going to the Filipino Friendship Festival in town. And that was cool. So my friend April, you remember April from the Extra Toppings movie? So she was singing the national anthem. There we go. Sally Mott on the prism. Okay, nice. On the rookie card. Anybody know Sally Mott any good? Is she racing with the boys? And so went there first. End up meeting somebody nice. This artist, she has some poetry and stuff. She's an English professor, and I guess she does poetry. So I talked to, what is this? I could win a NASCAR VIP experience. So there's a code here. So I guess I could win there. I don't know. We'll see. Put that aside there. Chandler Smith on the cracked ice. So this just must be their special for the select boxes. Not a big deal. Although this is different than this one. So no, I think that's different. Those are different. One's orange. Or I'm tripping balls. One of those two. So yeah, I met this girl, talked to her, and then I had a speed dating thing after that. So I signed up to this dating app, but it's more like a in-person dating app where they do events and stuff. And so I've been to a few other events, and this was a speed dating. I've never been to speed dating before, but I think it's right up my alley. And so I ended up meeting a couple girls there, got their numbers, and then Nick Sanchez, Chase Briscoe. That's numbered. I thought so. I was like, that's kind of different. So that is numbered 103 and 149. I hit the bounty. And so that was cool. Yeah, speed dating. You ever done it before? Anybody done speed dating before? Let me know. There we go. Chase Briscoe. Now I have to go back and check are any of these other ones numbered. I don't think so. Yeah, that one stood out to me. We got the Taylor Gray and Taylor Ankrum. yeah, so that was fun. What's great about you should definitely try it. If you're single, I would try it. It definitely was a fun experience. Now, in this case, there was like 20 girls and like 5 dudes, so my odds are pretty good. But so that was cool. I don't believe in dating, yeah. And then after that, I had my friend's 50th birthday party surprise celebration. And this is where it got real interesting. Daryl Waltrip, OG, Jeb Burton. How about the Sheldon Creed on the silver? And Denny Hamlin. And so I get there a few minutes before the guest of honor, my good friend. And so I sit down. I'm talking to my friend, talking to the girl he brought, right? Just chatting it out. Never met her before, but heard about her. So she was pretty chatty. So we were chatting. Then she got up. I did something. I went and sat down on the other side of my friend. And then this girl turned around. I know. And this girl turned around and she was like, "Oh, you're gorgeous." I'm like, "Oh, well, I'm going to say the same thing about you then." Like, you know, and I knew that was my cue. I was like, okay. And she was just, you know, obviously she was a little drunk. You know, you'd have to be to think I'm pretty. And so I was talking to her, you know, just talking to her because I was sitting there. I thought she was cuter than talking to my friend who I've already talked to a million times. And I'm, you know, so I was talking to her, Carson Hookver, Denny Hamlin, Daniel Suarez, and Shane Van Gisbergen, and there's our Fuego. I think that's our case hit. I don't know, maybe the Enfuegos. And so I get there, and I'm talking to this girl, and she's loving on me, you know, and super friendly. And then she goes to the bathroom, right? And I'm like, okay, cool. So she doesn't come back. And next thing I know, she's getting kicked out of the bar. I'm like, okay, that makes complete sense. And Bubba Wallace, Parker Reznaglia, Lane Riggs. And so she got kicked out of the bar. She's outside screaming. She had just introduced me to this other guy. I guess it was her friend. I didn't know much about this dude. Big, tall dude. Looked like Gary Gygax, little dungeon master dude, right? Long hair, you know, just like a big dude, like taller than me, man. You know, I was like, okay, whatever. And so she introduced him as a friend. I was like, okay, cool. And so then, like I said, next thing I know, she's getting kicked out, and this dude and her are out in the front, and she's like screaming at him, like, "Get away from me!" Da 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 da. And he's like grabbing onto her and stuff. A security tag, that might be good luck. And so I'm like, nobody else is doing nothing, so I go outside, right? And I tell my friends, like, basically, you know, like watching my drink. I go outside, and basically I'm like telling this dude, like, "Yo, back away." She's telling you to fucking stop, right? And he's getting all fucking rude and stuff, and he basically just like follows us. So she lived close, so I was just like walking her home, or essentially not even walking her home, but like walking her to like where the point where this dude wasn't around, and she could just walk home on her own, because I think she was sober enough for that. She was obviously drunk because she hit a wall or something, right? Her knuckles were like puffy and stuff, so she had to hit a wall or something. I don't think anybody, but I think she was upset. What I'm guessing, if I was to put in my head, so I ended up finding out that this dude works there as a bouncer, and and he brought her as friend to go there. I'm pretty sure he likes her, and he probably confronted her near the bathroom about, you know, hanging out with me, and she didn't like that, and she probably told him to fuck off, and that's when it got crazy. So that's when she probably like punched a wall or whatever, you know what I mean? And so, yeah. So he's being a super creep out front, da 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 da. I'm telling him to back the fuck away. It was so bad, bro. I had to get him on videotapes. I had to get her on videotape saying to him, "Leave me alone," right? Because I was like, bro, like I'm gonna have to call the cops now on this dude. Then I found out he worked there, and I was like, what the fuck? So he's telling me that, he's like, I'm just following you to make sure you don't rape her or you don't molest her. And I was like, fuck you, bro. Like, you's a bitch. Like, shut the fuck up and go away. She doesn't want to be around you. Like, go away, dude. She's like, I'm my friend. I'm like, clearly you're not a friend, dude, right? Yeah, I wasn't dating her. I just went to the bar to fucking my friend's 50th birthday. So, but this is just what happens to me, right? And then, so yeah, this is the interesting world I live in, okay? I didn't do nothing, okay? I was just there. Next thing I know, my beard's getting stroked, and I'm in the middle of fucking separating this big giant dude. And you know what's crazy? It's like I look back on it, nobody else went outside. This girl is screaming at the top of her lungs, and nobody else is going outside. It's just me. Like, not the staff, especially if you work there. And she was a regular. And I'm like, wow, dude, okay? So I get there, and so I'm walking her to the point, right? So I walk her to the point where, like, she's on her own. I give her a hug. She's like, she thanks me. She tells me how great I am. I don't even ask her for a number, bro. I'm like, she's like, hey, let's go to another bar. Let's get an Uber, go to another bar. And I'm like, yo, I think you've had enough tonight. Like, I would just go home and we'll call it that, dude. You know what I mean? I said, I got to go back to my friend's birthday party anyways. I can't just be taken out to another bar. It's rude. And so I left. He's videotaping me the whole time, right? So I'm just walking towards him with like mad dog, like that 1,000-yard stare that Marines have. I'm just looking at him and walking up to him, right? And then he like moves out my way. Then so then I'm going back to the thing, right? And so then he wouldn't like get out of my way. So I walked right next to him and I was like, get the fuck out of my way, like this far away from him. I was like, get the fuck out of my way, man. And so he like tried to shove me, like forearm shove me. And then he like shoved me in the back a little bit. And I was like, oh, cool. And at this point, I found out that he worked there. And so I was like, ooh, I got a choice to make. Either I can fight this big giant and it'd be a good time. But my problem was, whenever you fight, you always have the potential of getting hit. Now, I'm not going to get hit, okay? I've been fighting a long time. I'm not going to get hit. I've been in I've been over 50 street fights. I've only been hit in the face maybe twice. Okay, once was when I was getting jumped by 4 people and one person was holding me. And the second time I got hit was when it was like a crowd fight and some dude reached over and fucking hit me. That's the only other time I've been hit. Other than that, you're not touching my face, bro. Okay. So I was like, either I'm gonna fuck this dude up, but I was like, you know what's better? I'm gonna get this dude fired. So I went back to the bar, talked to the manager. So this is the best part. So I was like, cool. I was like, because he was behind me, right? I was like, yo. So because I just kept walking, right? I didn't even acknowledge that he like pushed me. I was like, oh, cool. I go, so you work here, right? You work at the place, the Hearth House? He's like, yeah. I go, you used to. And then that's when it clicked in his head, like, oh shit. And he's doing this in front of like he's confronting me in front of the other businesses on that little strip mall. And I'm like, bro, I know they got cameras. Like, I'm aware of all this shit. I was a bouncer. Like, I'm aware of all this stuff. You know what I mean? I know where World Star is and all that shit, right? And this guy's trying to goat me. I'm like, nah. So then I'm walking back to the bar, right? He knows I'm gonna go talk to the manager, right? And say that this dude fucking, assaulted me or fucking shoved me, right? And so he's like, oh, so he starts doing a little speed walking thing, right? To get in front of me. And it's hilarious, bro. I'm like, oh shit, you go little bitch. You really gonna fucking try and run in front of me and go tell your little manager? I said, go ahead. So then so I just walk at my normal pace, right? So then he goes around, you would think that he would know this, right? But he goes around the side of the building to try to cut off by the door because it's like an extended door. And he goes there and he gets stuck. He tries to go between a pylon, what blocks the cars from hitting the building, the concrete pylons and the concrete and the brick building. He tries to go between there, dude, and he gets stuck. He's like, he's stuck. So I just casually walk in the front door, go talk to the manager, and here he comes in all huffing and puffing. And I'm like, yeah, that dude right there is a problem. And so then I talked to the manager, and I was like, this, and this. We went and talked to the other businesses. They collaborated my story. I had the video. She's like, I'm gonna go watch the video. She's like, and she's like, if you're pushing him on the video, then I'm gonna ask you to leave. I said, if not, and they had already asked him to close out his tab and leave. And next thing I know, I had a free drink, and I was still there hanging out all night. And this dude had gone home. So I was like, bro, so dumb, dude. And I didn't do nothing. All I did was sit down. I was having a drink. But I did get a free drink out of that shit. And I don't be saving hoes. So I will save a woman in distress. But I did not need her number or to go to another bar with her, knowing this bitch is punching people or punching things in the bathroom or whatever it is. All right, here we go. Here's our mem. Got 2 packs left here. Tyler Ankrum. In the back, we got Austin Dillon. Another one of these you could win cards. Yeah. And it's funny because like all my friends know me, and I told them, I was like, oh, I'll be right back. And none of them came out with me. And so I was okay with that because they knew me and they knew I could handle the situation, right? But I was like, nobody else in the bar, not a regular customer, nobody else that said nothing. No other bouncers, employees came out there checking. The manager didn't come out there and checking when this girl is screaming in the middle of the fucking street, right? You know what I mean? Right in the parking lot. So I was like, okay. Here we go. Tyler Ankrum. And it's backwards. Here we go. Looks cool already. The tire of Chris Boucher. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Could be Busher. Chris, nice little thickie there. Pretty cool card. It's nice looking, I'll tell you what. Okay. Right? That's what I was thinking. Terry Labonte. All right, we got another one of his cards here. Terry Labonte, the double up. There you go. High quality H2O. Here we go. On the silver, Jake Garcia. And our Mamigan. Here we go. And on the tire, Carson Capel. Non-numbered. Pretty cool, though. Pretty cool. Might find these in some mystery bags. And it's guaranteed. So this is guaranteed rubber. Doesn't say what it's guaranteed from, but hey, you know what I mean? But hey. I was a Jimmy Johnson because he's the local guy here in town. We got one rookie card out of all that. That's crazy. One rookie. Must be a short rookie list. Yeah, I like Gordon too. Oh my, oranges. Bubba Wallace. Lane Riggs. Your Denny Hamlin. He's a good racer too. I don't know Tyler. Chandler. And this I'm pretty sure has got to be an orange because it's so different. But I could be wrong. But it's cool looking. I like the car one. Oh, we did get a rookie. That's right. I did take that back. We got Sally Mott on the silver. Anthony Alfredo on the silver. The claim to fame. Jeff Gordon we're talking about. Tire Mem. Jake Garcia on the silver. Luke on the silver. And Fuego. I think these are like the case hits right here. Silver and numbered. Not bad. Not bad. $40. Was fun. Yeah, right. I also have this one too. This one I think I picked up for $50. So we are 4 away from the 4,400. If we can sell out those last 3 spots, I will random off that last spot to everybody in the break. Or everybody in the, everybody in the break. So a 9 plus 1. Thank you. I don't see, maybe a mem. Sydney Colson. The card is all scratched up. Kalani Brown on the pink. Julie Van Loo. And Alicia Gray. I don't think that's a good picture of her. Kalia Cooper. Alicia Gray on the, this must be something else. Like, why does it have that logo there? What is that? Atlanta Dream. But nobody else has their logo on there. That's weird. Okay. And then this one right here. How about rookie Kiki Irifin on the rookie? Is this numbered? It is. 125 out of 149 on the rookie. Not too bad. Kiki. Kiki, where are you? That's a nice looking card. The black and the purple. That's pretty fire. I like that one. See, this has the team name on it, but like this one doesn't. The Mercury doesn't. The Dream doesn't on this one. Why does it have it on that one? What is the difference? Can somebody tell me? Because I don't know. Right? And it's a good looking card too. Like I said, it's a good looking. Kayla Thornton. It's not a silver, is it? No. Marina Mabry. Taisha Harris. And Natasha Cloud. 4 left in the 4,400. That's 2 hobby boxes. Opportunities for 2 autographs. Elijah Boston, and it's only $18, and that's free shipping. All right. Chelsea Gray. Premier level. Megan Gustafsson and Caitlin Chen. Leonie Fierik, Fibeck. I don't know. Courtney Vandersloot. Dude, that's not a good picture of her. She looks like she's 85 there, bro. Yikes. Erica Wheeler. And Kelsey Plum. I'd be mad. Like, you be putting a picture like that on a fucking trading card, I'd be mad. I wouldn't sign shit. I'd be like, oh no, I ain't signing that. You sign over my face and shit. Don't want a boner, my favorite player. Don't want a boner. There's Kaya Stokes on the premier level. And how about a rookie, Sonia Citrone, on the cracked ice? Is that numbered? It is not. And a Marion Johannes. Pretty sick. It might be numbered. Who knows? You can't see in this shit. That's pretty sick, though. The All-Stars. That's pretty sick. So this must be the All-Star cards. Yeah, 'cause she got the WNBA. Okay. So she must be a rookie that made it to the All-Star. That's pretty sick. All right. I think we're so far on our rookies. We're doing pretty good here. You know who we really want, though? One of them white girls, I think. Alicia Gray. Emily Angstler. We got Cynthia Cooper Dyke on the silver. And it's stuck here. And a Ray Burrell. I got 3 packs left. Taisha Harris. Rebecca Brunson. Here we go. This might be another numbered one. Ryan Howard. 31 of 299. And Jordan, Canada. Ryan Howard. Two more. Kate Martin. And Nalissa Smith on the aces. It's not numbered. And Sonia Fagan. Last pack. J.J. Quinterly. Katie Lou Samuelson on the Storm. All kind of scratched up there. Alicia Clark on the silver. And Arike Ogunbowale. So these are pretty much our big hits right here. Not too shabby. 2 rookie numbered cards. Or, that's not numbered, but I still think that's cool. The All-Star cracked ice. And it could be numbered, I just can't see it. You know what I mean? That's cool. This box was calling my name earlier. If you guys don't, I break in this one site. I'm gonna turn you guys onto a site right now, okay? I break with these guys called Bodega Breaks, right? And I'm gonna show them to you real quick. eBay, and I don't, you know, and these guys aren't in our community, but I'm gonna tell you right now, these guys are great, dude. Like they just gave me a refund on something on the shipping of they give me refunds on the shipping if I don't hit anything. So it's called Bodega Cards. This is their eBay site, right? And they break on eBay and YouTube. And like I'm bidding on this one right here. The San Diego Padres. They got Topps Finest. They got some Topps Black Chrome coming up. They do soccer. They do Marvel. I assume they'll do Star Wars too. They've done, yeah. And so Bodega Cards, and they literally, like right now, see, like this one has like $6.99 shipping. They always do combined shipping. You don't have to ask for it, even if you buy different products from them. And they'll give you your money back, like this $6.99. You'll get your money back if you don't hit it. So I can't say enough about Bodega Breaks. So, yo, L Duck, how we doing, my guy? You just missed the WNBA, man. I just opened up some WNBA. We got 4 left in the 4,400. If we can sell out 9 spots, I will do a 9+1 and offer up that last spot to random it off to all those in the break. So we got Spider Girl, Tombstone, Electra, Ant-Man. I have not hit anything big in Marvel yet. And I have these blasters for sale right now. $55 on the site. You can get your own. There we go. Galactus on the Fantastic Years. Not bad. Pretty cool. The Thing. Helverine. And a Ghost Spider. Valerie Richards on the Raywave. White Tiger. Colossus. And Nova. So remember, I'll be going live at Comic-Con. And then I'll also be doing a live while my autograph signing on Sunday. So that should be fun. Apocalypse on the refractor. Scratched all to get out. Jesus. Look at that. Scratched to get out. Damn it. Now I gotta save a package, save a wrapper. Ugh. I'll get this one. I'll get a replacement on that one. Where was I? Oh, we got something nice coming up, I think. Scarlet Spider, Kalia, and Shang-Chi. Nope, just cool artwork. Yes, me too, me too. I will not be going, I will not be breaking next Sunday because of Comic-Con. I'll be signing autographs. Oh, here we go. How about, oh, this is a pretty decent card right here. How about a Ray Wave out of 50? Captain Britain. That's pretty cool. Anti-Venom, Cyberpunk, and Amaroth. Well, Captain Britain out of 50. 49 out of 50. Yo, Richard G, how we doing? How we doing, man? There we go. I'll also wrap this one up too while I'm here. Not too bad. Ray Wave out of 50. It's frustrating though. Like I wish I don't need every parallel out of 50. Here we go. Meanwhile, Ghost Riders Unite. Ares, She-Hulk, and X-23. 2 more. So we got 4 left in the 4,400. If we could sell out 3 more spots, I will random the last spot out to those who bought into the break. Gamora, Scorpion, Doomasaur, and Beta Ray Bill. All right, last pack here. This one has the special thingy there. Makes you think there's something good here. Oh, where was I? Man Thing on the silver. Spider. Thor. And Gamora. So we did okay. We did okay. We got 1 scratched refractor. We got a Man Thing refractor. We got a Gamora Ray Wave. We got a Meanwhile. Our 65 Fantastic Gears Galactus, Ray Wave on the Valeria Richards, and our gold Captain Britain. Not too shabby, not too shabby. It's all the fun. Oh man, I showed you Man Thing already. So it's all the fun I have to open ahead of time. Sorry, just checking my messages here. So like I said, if we can sell out the last 3 spots here in the 4,400, I will random off this last one to those in the break. So $18, 4,400, supposed to be 2 autos, 1 per box, season 1 box and season 2 box. And if not, that's okay too. Sweet, who placed an order there? Nice, jumping into the Bo Jackson. Thank you very much there. Appreciate it, Sherry. I forgot to make a Bo Jackson. No, I made a Bo Jackson one, right? Because that is break 49. Nope, I did not. All right. 1 second here. I'm just on my Excel sheet here. I'm just I forgot to add the Tecmo Bowl. This way I can get your name in there. All right. And we're going to change this part. Bojack Tecmo Bowl. Thank you for your patience, everyone. Save. Okay. What did I miss? What did I miss? All right. Thank you for your order, Sherry. Another order's come in. Let's see. Keith jumping in on the 4400, trying to sell that one out. I appreciate that, Keith. Thank you, sir. Oh, what happened there? And then let's see who else. Another order came in for Bo Jackson. Thank you, L Duck. Appreciate you. All right, I think I'm all caught up on my orders here. So I got 2 left in the 4400. If we can sell out one more, I will give away the last spot to somebody in that break. So that's where we're at right now. I still have more of this. I do. And I'll tell you what, why don't I do a $10 store credit thing here? Givey. It's been a while. Let's do a giveaway here. We'll do $10 store credit here. The 4400 was a TV show, 4 seasons, kind of like Lost. Essentially, one day, 4,400 people showed back up on Earth that had been that disappeared for like, some were like, I don't know, years, some were like a decade, is what I understand. I know, Clinton, I know. All right, type in goal, exclamation mark, goal, exclamation mark. Get yourself $10 store credit here. Goal, exclamation mark. While you're doing that, I'm going to make the discount code here. Cool, cool. Goal exclamation mark, get in there for that givey. Discount made, cool. I think that is, no, that is orders, cool. Alrighty, goal exclamation mark. Goal exclamation mark, get in there. He wants to know what the 4400 is. Let's show him what the 4400 is. So here's some of your cast. He signs, I believe. Laura Allen signs. Chad Faust signs. So here it is. What appears to be a comet slows, hovers, and stops, then bursts forth to reveal 4,400 people who are presumed dead or missing over the past 50 years. They look exactly the same as the moment they disappeared, but some of the returnees now have special powers. After one of the 4,400 commits a murder, a special division of the Homeland Security Department is formed to monitor them. It was like 4 seasons, yeah, 20, yeah. So, there you go. So yeah, that's the 4,400. Sorry, phone was blowing up there. Cool. So yeah, that's the 4,400. And if you look at autos. Huh, interesting. Look at this. So there's only two. Well, that was 2019, but there were only 2 sets of all the autographs that you could get in the Inkworks 4,400 and season 2 and the Cryptozoic Alpha season. That's pretty interesting. This is. So this is what the autos will look like. Some of them. Here's a good example, I guess, of a bunch of people that signed in the cast. So yeah. Yep, only 18 bucks. So remember, type goal exclamation mark, goal exclamation mark. We'll run that giveaway in just a second here. Goal exclamation mark. If we sell at that last spot, I will random off the final spot to those who bought in the break. So $18 to potentially get 2 spots, folks. 2 spots. $10 store credit giveaways going on right now. Goal exclamation mark. Goal exclamation mark. You can use that towards the final spot there, maybe. Let's see. I've only got 4 people in the giveaway, so make sure you get in that. I got Keith, Clinton, L, Duck, and Richard. Once again, got a giveaway going on right now. Make sure you type in goal exclamation mark. Goal exclamation mark. You can have it if you want it, Clinton. It's up to you. I can add it to your thing. But why don't you wait first and see how the giveaway goes? I mean, it might only cost you $8. But yeah, definitely. Okay, well, we'll run it either way. I will mark you down for that, Clinton, and hopefully you can save $10 on that. Well, it's the cheapest one you're gonna get. I don't know that you're gonna get a cheaper sweat. Although I did win an Adrian Gonzalez auto patch card last night for $8. It was $3 for the get, like nobody. It was $2.99 and then $5 for shipping. So that was kind of cool. Once again, last shot here. Goal exclamation mark. Goal exclamation mark. And here's our first line here. And then we'll do one more line in 30 seconds. And then we'll run it, guys. Even if it's just the 4 of you, that's okay. We'll keep it intimate. Oh, so I meant to tell you, I bought 2 of these helmets. They're like the mini helmets. And all right, here's our final line here. That was enough time there. 2 mini helmets, and I'm gonna have Ian McKesson draw on one and do like a San Diego Chargers thing on that. So it should be super fun. Let's see here. Let me copy these. Copy eligible entries. Race timer. What do I want to do here? I got anything new? Chocolate bars scare me. Do they have soccer players? I mean, I feel like that's the move right now. Why the Thanksgiving race? That's weird. All right, hold on here. I don't know. We ever done the motorbike one? All right, good luck, everybody. I was hoping for some cool motorcycle sounds. Not so much. Not so much. Those are not cool motorcycle sounds, guys. Sweet. That is Richard G getting $10. Let's see. Do I have Richard G's email here? I'm looking. I'm gonna try to send you this in email or message me on the social, something here. Let's see. I got now Richard. Okay. All right, I got you right here. Sending that to you right now, buddy. Right now. You let me know if you have any problems using that, okay? Cool. Alrighty, there we go. So there we go. You are welcome. Sorry, just sent you the email with that. So you should be good. And then Clinton is taking the one more spot. So we are ready to roll with the 4,400. Let me. This is. All right, we got one spot to random off to everybody. Let me change scenes here. All right, so this is the 4,400 break. I gotta, oh, let me make sure I change that in the store here. Where you at? Where you at, 4,400? There you are. One second, folks. Thank you for your patience on this. Perfect. Alrighty, okay, I marked that out of, so we're good now. Okay, cool. Alrighty, so we've got all these names here. We got 9 names. L Duck, Keith Dubs for 3, Anthony A for 2, Keith Dubs for 2 more, and Clinton. Let's go here and do a random new giveaway. Yes, I know that it costs me $1 every time. Thank you. This will be 4,400 group break free spot. You know what we'll do? We're gonna do a race timer for this one. A toy race. This is for the free spot. There you go. You see all your names in there. Done. We have for 42 seconds. Set. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Here we go. Good luck. This is for our free spot in the break. Yo, Sardu, how we doing, my guy? Why does the army guy have a guitar? What the hell? I don't know why people aren't using this one though. Look, it's got Humpty Dumpty. It's got Legos. It's got the Hitman alligator teeth thing. I don't know why people aren't doing this one. Keith W. getting the free spot. Congratulations, Keith. Cool, cool, cool. Alrighty, back to webcam Excel. So those are your names right there. I'm gonna take all those names. We're going to shuffle. How many times are we gonna shuffle the names for spots? We'll find out with the randomizer. The tower random, here we go. I'm looking for a new tower at Comic-Con too. And a 6, that is 7 times, folks, 7 times. We'll be randomizing the names. Seven times. Here's your names. Paste. We move this over here. Oop. There we go. All right. Good luck, everybody. We got L Duck on the top. Keith on the bottom. Here we go. 7 times. And Keith on top. Keith on the bottom. It's a Keith sandwich, guys. Who doesn't want a Keith sandwich? All right, and we're gonna move that over here as well. Paste. Does it match up? Yes, it does. Cool. We are good to go with the 4,400. We got Keith with the 0 spot, Anthony with the 1 spot, Keith with the 2, Clinton with the 3, Keith with the 4, the 5, L Duck with the 6, Keith with the 7, Anthony with the 8, and Keith with the 9. Okay. Here we go. These are your 4,400 boxes. We're going to do season 1 first. Nice. $41. I'm glad I didn't buy that. I just had a eBay thing. Bo Jackson. Who do I want? Justin Herbert, $17. Yikes. Lad McConkey. Yikes, people. Topps Chrome Football. Pick your player. I am not trying to spend that kind of money right now. Okay, so this is a 4,400. There are 2 boxes, season 1, season 2. The one thing I got about those is it smells like the 90s or the 2000s. I believe this is from 2004, 2006. So there's going to be at least one complete set, some special parallels, and we're looking for our autographed and stuff like that. The Ripples cards, autograph cards. I'm not sure why that card was right there, but there you go. Turf Wars Hijack. This might be something special. I don't know. BL2. So we'll hold this. I don't know. Going to the 2 spot though. That going to Keith Dubs. The Turf Wars. I don't know if that's a special card or not. It was just sitting right here. It was literally just sitting there, like chilling. No other cards sitting there chilling. Nope. Okay. That was weird. It was weird. All right. Good luck, everyone. We're all going to find out together how cool this is. Ripples and Response. Taken, The Boys Night Out. That's cool. The Rejected. Off the Reservation. Nesting. And we got Sean Farrell. The Taken card is going to the 3. And Sean Farrell is going to the 8. I'm not sure which cards to wrap up, so we'll learn together. But that looks like should be one at least. Box loader. Thank you. That makes sense. We got Richard Tyler. Power players. Going to the 4 spot. Prodigal Son. Hands that heal. I should put. Power players, Persuasion. Going to the 2. Kindred. I don't know if I should. If there's a character like this in every pack, obviously I'm not going to wrap up every one, but for now we will. This is going to the 6 spot, Richard Tyler. Yikes. I did have Grim cards in my thing. So I am working on that. Yeah, so there's a character every one. I will at least penny sleeve them though. Lily Moore, going to the 7 spot. Bait and Trap. Taken. Mr. Anybody. On the 4 spot. It Came from Outer Space. That's cool. That's the comet that came from outer space. I'm gonna wrap this one up, kind of cool. The Changed, Revelation. Let's give my friend here at least a top penny sleeve, and we'll figure out that later. All right, Confidentially Breached. Coincidence or Ripple? This is a cool card. Okay, it's like a foil card here. Changed. Dustin Abducted and Returned. So it's got two characters on here. So this might be like a puzzle piece, maybe? Where it's got the cast on it, not sure. So I guess it's a poster there. This is going to the C2 spot. This is one of the special cards, and that's going to Keith. Prime targets, Tom Baldwin, and episode 5. Yeah, I watched a little bit of Grimm. But I've been looking at all these old vintage sets. That's why I have the Starship Troopers and the sliders. Here's another It Came From Outer Space card. Touchdown. The 4400 Phobia. Lily Moore. It Came From Outer Space again. The Changed and Revelation. All right. This is going to the 6th spot. And this is going to the 8th spot. It makes me think that these are a little more rare, the Taken cards, but they're not. Sure. If you're excited to share about that show, I'm excited to listen. Bait and Trap. Mr. Anybody. Oasis in Crisis. Baby X. Family Affair. And Jordan Collier. Jordan is going to the 9 spot. Baby X going to the 6th spot. These are normal cards, the Takens. It's funny, the packs are sticking to each other, but the cards are not. The cards are in great condition, which is what I love to hear and see. Oh, there's another Baby X, so maybe it's not a special card either. Going to 5 spot. MIA. This one is backwards. That is a R1. So what is that? All right, that's a special card. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Ripples. Kind of a cool, trippy card there. Ripples going to the 1 spot. R1. Pebbles in the Lake. Kind of funky. Power players. Go to the one spot. Yes. The displaced. Death by proxy. Power players. A hero falls, or does he? Checklist. And reality and theory. Well, I stopped getting player cards in every pack, so maybe they are special. Flashback, mortality, not to be confused with morality. Nice. Dennis Ryland, little girl lost. Stranger in a strange land. Escape. Ryland is going to the 4 spot. I guess I should be. Making command decisions on what to wrap up or what not to wrap up, I guess. I may not wrap everyone. I may just, like, if there's duplicates, you know, because you're going to need something to put your cards in, so we'll see. 111, okay. Can't wait to see that auto. Unsettling and resettling, and let's just hope it's not a redemption. Outsiders, Insight, Sparks of Life, Power Players, Mortem Ex Machina, Out of the Ashes. That makes sense because there's 36 packs in a box. Late for dinner. Black Knight's Gambit. Mass Revenge. Here we go. Here's a new one. Diana Circus. Custody Battle. And Sibling Rivalry. Going to the 3 spot. Power Players. Hiatus. Heat and Retreat. Fateful Detour. It Came from Outer Space. And the 4400 card number 1 in the list. Going to the 1 spot. There you go. That's the cover pack art right there. And then It Came from Outer Space. Going to the 7 spot. I just hope there's an auto in the 2nd box because they changed the wording on it. And I'm like, oh, they're playing games, the wording of autos. And we got Maya Rutledge, Carl Plus, Arrivals. There they are, all 4400. breaking up is hard to do, and killing time. That is going to the 5 spot. Fire in the Sky cards, okay? Sounds good, Clinton. Sounds good, my guy. Enjoy. Restoration. I'm getting hungry myself. Departures. Ripples in Response. Off the Reservation. Nesting. And Sean Farrell. I believe we have a Sean Farrell already. Boys Night Out. The Rejected. Here's a foil card. Maya Rutledge. Beautiful looking card. Going to the 1 spot, the C1. That's cool. I wonder what Maya Rutledge is up to now. But beautiful card. Hands that Heal, Power Players, Persuasion, and the Kindred. Confidentially Breached. Coincidence or Ripple. Came from outer space. It came from outer space. The Change and Revelation. That's funny. All right, something's backwards here, or maybe not. 4400 Phobia, Lily Moore, Bait and Trap, Baby X Bloodline, Family Affair, and Jordan Collier. Mr. Anybody, Oasis in Crisis, Indefinite Conception, Welcomes and Warnings, Bombs Away, Vigilante. All right, that was the first stack there, the 4400. On to stack 2. Oasis in Crisis, Indefinite Conception. Here's another foil card on the puzzle. Going to the 3 spot. That is Clinton. You got Jordan Collier and somebody in the back. Baby X, Family Affair, and Jordan Collier. All right. We got Richard Tyler, Power Players, Prodigal Son, Prime Targets, Tom Baldwin, and Playing Hardball. I'm gonna have to get some more penny sleeves here. MIA, The Displaced, Death by Proxy, Welcomes and Warnings, Bombs Away, and Vigilante. Touched, Flashback, Mortality, A Hero Fails, or Does He? Checklist, and Reality in Theory. I feel like that was the same pack we got the checklist in last time. Dennis Ryland, Unsettling and Resettling, Outsider's Delight, Little Girl Lost, Stranger in a Strange Land, and Escape. Still waiting on our auto. Sparks of Life, Late for Dinner, Black Knight's Gambit, Power Players, Morton Ex Machina, and Out of the Ashes. Mass Revenge, Power Players, Temper, Hiatus, Dionysus, Custody Battle, and Sibling Rivalry. What do you guys want me to show you guys at Comic-Con? Let me know. Heat and Retreat, Out of Control. If there's something that you're excited about, let me know. I'll try to make sure I get that on film. Maya Rutledge, Fateful Detour, It Came from Outer Space, and the 4400. There you go, another cover. They're having the Spaceballs premiere there, or at least a panel. I don't know if they're showing the whole movie, but I know a bunch of Marvel's going to be there this time. Hall H is back. Carl Plus, Restoration, Departures, Arrivals, Breaking Up is Hard to Do, and Killing Time. Okay, where's our auto here? I did get one spot. So Topps had a thing where last year they had the Marvel comic release, right? The mints. And it was just like you show up and get in. But this time, excuse me, they did a part of the Topps exclusive portal. So you had to sign in ahead of time. Me and my son signed up for 6 spots apiece. We got 1 time slot. Outsiders Insight, so I'm allowed to get 1 Topps box. Sparks of Life. Here's the 4400. Congratulations. Autograph Redemption. Okay. Prime Targets. God, I hope this thing is still valid. I hope to God it's still valid. I'm nervous. I'm going to hold that off right there. Well, Outsider's Insight, Sparks of Life, Late for Dinner, Little Girl Lost, Stranger in a Strange Land, Escape, let's see, is Inkworks still around? Yeah, okay. We'll address the autograph here in a moment. Yo, Stetson, how we doing, my guy? How we doing, man? Good to see you, my guy. How's the kid? If I see Rick Moranis, for sure. For sure. Black Knight's Gambit, Mass Revenge, Power Players, Temper, Out of the Mouths of Babes, Mortem Ex Machina, and Out of the Ashes. Stetson, I'll be going live at Comic-Con next week, so tune in. Hiatus, Heat in Retreat, Out of Control, Diane Circus, Custody Battle, and Sibling Rivalry. Maya Rutledge, Carl Plus, Restoration, Fateful Detour, It Came from Outer Space, and the title card again. All right, got 4 more packs of season 1. Nice. Yes, I'm glad. They're fun at that age. Enjoy them now. Ripples in Response, Boys Night Out, Arrivals, Breaking Up is Hard to Do, and Killing Time. And then we'll check our auto. The Rejected, Richard Tyler, Future Tense. That must be another foil here. It is another Ripples card. She just dead? I don't know. Future Tense. Let's go into the 6th spot. That's L Duck. Off the Reservation, Nesting, and Sean Farrell. Last 2 packs. Yep. And I'll throw in something for you. Coincidence or Ripple, It Came from Outer Space. Phobia, Prime Targets, Tom Baldwin, Playing Hardball. Last pack, Power players, prodigal son, confidentially breached, hands that heal, persuasion, and kindred. All right, you ready? Here we go. This is the list. Peter Coyote as Dennis Ryland. Peter Coyote as Dennis Ryland. I was hoping that this would be on card and not have to be a redemption. It says, or while supplies last. Or while supplies last. That is Peter Coyote. That would go to the P spot, I believe. Let me double check my rules here. Autographs go to the first letter. First letter of first name. And so that is, oh no, go to the first letter of first name if clearly identified. So it has Peter Coyote as Dennis Dillon. Peter Coyote would be the autograph. So it's P. Going to the P spot. That is Keith W. I'll write that down. Alrighty, sorry about that. You cannot redemption. Let's hope this next one has on card. I know. I had the mailing address and stuff, dude. All right, here is our box loader. It's a foil this time. That is box loader 2 going to the 2 spot. Right? I don't know where you're going to send it to. I would Google that address first. There you go, though. Going to 2 spot. He is dead. He is dead. Let me get some more penny sleeves. Alrighty, sorry about that. Good luck, everybody. This is season 2. That is not what I clicked on. Looks like we get a blue border this time. So the green, there's the cleansing. That's creepy. The returning Maya Circus. Wasn't she Maya? Did she get married? Her dad, mom and dad get married or something? I don't know. Because she wasn't. She was somebody else. Rutledge before. Interesting. Interesting. Time is at hand. 6 months later. I guess we're getting all kinds of colors in this time. Walking Plague. Revealed. Nightmares come true. Mysterious Tower. Coming to terms. Tangled Webs. Interesting. Going to the 2 spot. Nina Jarvis. 4 spot. I Am the Product. He's from Star Trek. The Key System. The Returnees. Edwin Mayuya. More Than Weight Loss. Too Many Voices. Diana, Maya, and April. Sean Farrell. Nobody's Happy. Tangled Webs. Mutual Warnings. Gary Navarro. The Returnees. Of Mothers and Murders. Winners and Losers. Diana and Marco. Oh yeah. Yeah. An Orderly Death. Top 3 films. Well, it's going to be Star Wars: A New Hope. I would say the first Deadpool. And the third one's going to be tough. Let me think about the third one. Lethal Side Effects. Your checklist. One of the 1 spots. Love and War, Keeping Cool, Outbreak, and Changes in Fortune. And when I think of a movie, like my favorite movie, I classify as a movie as like what I would watch if it came on and I stop and I watch it. Right? Like I'm like, ooh, that's on. Let me watch it. And Deadpool and Star Wars, definitely those 2. Just trying to think of what else. Can't Heal Everyone. Failed Inhibitions. Desk Jockey Blues. Hey! There we go. It's an on card, this one. Okay, we didn't get fucked twice. The Returning and Nobody's Happy. Nina Jarvis. Going to the end spot. Samantha Ferris. Sorry, Samantha. Going to the S spot. I take that back. Going to the S spot. Samantha Ferris. So that is Anthony A getting the auto. Yep, Samantha Ferris. Very nice. Very nice. Whew. Now, You want to tell me where that says anything Ferris right there, but you know, whatever. She clearly like. All right, we got the on card one. Phew. Naked lunch on mushrooms is insane. Okay. What would be another movie? Maybe like Terminator 2? Child of the Past, Child of the Future, Helping Hands, The End and Beginning, The Future Unfolds, The Ant Theory, Playing Along, and The Returnees. Oh, you know what's a good one is Idiocracy, because it's so like timely now. That's a pretty good one too. That might be a good one where once I see it on, I have to watch it. Can't Heal Everyone, Failed Inhibitions, Desk Jockey Blues, Diana Circus, the 3 spot, Tangled Webs, Infant Studies, and Collier and Isabel. Cool, a little more room there now. All right. If you haven't seen Idiocracy, it's a documentary. Fifth Element was great. Yeah, that's a good one too. I agree on that one. The 4400 Center. The Returning Trent Applebaum. Flashpoint. Cosmic Clashing Motives. Nowhere Safe. Birthday Surprise. And Isabel's Touch. I wonder if we can get a second auto. All right, I did not get the Quinn Ewers on the eBay. So what is next? Trey Harris? Do I want to pay that much for Trey Harris? I don't know. $8. I'll tell you what, I'll place a bid of $11. Am I in for any other ones? Or is that it? 1 second, folks. 1 second. I do apologize. Alrighty here. We have following clues, threats and promises, the returning. It's Isabel Taylor. That is a cute little baby right there. That is for sure. How about a foil here? Foil on the puzzle piece. Going to the 8 spot. There you go. Child of the past, child of the future, beyond the door, the returning. Welcome back, Clinton. Welcome back. The present molds today. Doorway to hell. Collier's destiny. How about another foil? Life interrupted. Genius interrupted. Looks like it's going to the 6th spot. Willy Wonka, Shawshank Redemption, and New Deal. Okay. I have not seen Shawshank Redemption all the way through. Going to the 6 spots. That is L Duck. There you go, my friend. Sean and Liv, Tom Baldwin, and Collier's Destiny. They have a new reality show, Willy Wonka reality show. That could be interesting. Fanning the Spark, Collier's Destiny, Miracle Worker, Dennis Ryland, Tangled Webs, your title card, and Busted Deals. I know, right? Tom and Alana, Marco Pacella, Alana Moreva, Child of the Past, of the Future, Funding and Partnerships, Change of Venue, and Jordan Collier. Helping Hands, The End and Beginning, The Future Unfolds, Can't Heal Everyone, The Ant Theory, Who's Going to Go Back and Watch the TV Show Now, Playing Along, and The Returnees. I might have to go watch this show now. Failed Inhibitions, Desk Jockey Blues, Diana Circus, the 4400 Center, Tangled Webs, Infant Studies with a cute little baby, and Collier and Isabel. Trent Applebaum, Flashpoint, Clashing Motives. Here's your foil card on the puzzle piece. Going to the 7 spot. Nowhere Safe, Birthday Surprise, and Isabel's Touch. That's crazy. Doorway to Hell, Fact or Fiction, Cleansings, Maya Circus, Sean and Liv, Tom Baldwin, and second in command. Last pack of the first half of season 2. Following clues, threats, and promises. Isabella Tyler. Child of the past, child of the future. The future comes back. Beyond the door. And Heather Toby. That's cool. The time is at hand. 6 months later, mysterious tower, coming to terms, walking plague, revealed, and nightmares come true. Kyle and Sean, Nina Jarvis, Edwin Maya, More Than Weight Loss, I Am the Product, The Key System, and Kyle Baldwin. Too Many Voices, Diana, Maya, and April, Mutual Warnings, Gary Navarro, Sean Farrell, Nobody's Happy, Lily, Richard, and Isabel. The returnees of Mothers and Murders, Lethal Side Effects, Checklist, Winners and Losers, Diana and Marco, and Orderly Death. Should probably get another foil card, I think. Or another parallel. Is that it right there? Things I See, Love and War, Fanning the Spark. There it is. Life Interrupted. A foil called it. And that is going to the 5 spot. Here you go. Keeping Cool, Outbreak, and Changes in Fortune. If I Should Die, Miracle Worker, Dennis Ryland, Tom and Alana, Lily, Brian, and Heidi. The checklist, or the promo card rather, or title card. Six months later, Mysterious Tower, Coming to Terms, Kyle and Sean, Walking Plague, Revealed, Nightmares Come True. Nina Jarvis, Edwin Maya, More Than Weight Loss, Too Many Voices, I Am the Product, The Key System, and Kyle Baldwin. What I was worried about was like, It was literally just gonna be like a whole set and then like a couple of special cards. So at least it's like random. Diana, Maya, and April, Mutual Warnings, Gary Navarro, Richard Tyler, and Lily Moore Tyler, Sean Farrell, Nobody's Happy, and Lily, Richard, and Isabel. I feel like we got one more thing coming. One more hit, foil, something. I don't think they were a fan of like numbered cards back in the day like this. Of Mothers and Murders, Lethal Side Effects, Your Checklist, Things I See, Winners and Losers, Deanna and Marco, and Orderly Death. Yo, Peacock, how are we doing? How are we doing? How was your weekend? Love and War, Fanning the Spark, If I Should Die. If you guys don't know Peacock, Peacock is from Chomps Lives Breaks, another breaking channel I recommend. Good people, good prices. Miracle Worker, Keeping Cool. And they got a good variety too. Outbreak, like lots of fun stuff. Pretty interactive chat too, which I like. So, I'm good. I got Comic-Con coming up next week, so I've been preparing for that. I got my new custom costume ready. It's the mask is being finished as we speak. And then I'll be signing autographs on Sunday, and I'm excited. I'm ready to go. It's going to be so much fun. Marco, so I'm just kind of getting ready for that. Alana, Moreva, Child of the Past, Helping Hands, Funding and Partnerships, Change of Venue, and The Returning. This is the 4400. You might recognize this. It was a TV show back in the day. It was like 4 seasons. So just some fun, cheap stuff. Gets the people going. The end and beginning. The future unfolds. Can't heal everyone. Failed inhibitions. The Ant Theory. Playing Along. And Kevin Burkhoff. I'm glad. Yep, I'll be going live at Comic-Con too, so stick around, hit those notifications, and I'll give everybody a tour of Comic-Con. I'll be going Wednesday with JTS preview night, so that should be fun. Desk Jockey Blues, Diana Circus, 4400 Center. Here's another foil card. You got the 0 and 4400. That's Homegirl from Terminator right there. These are all big stars, or at least they were. That is going to the 6th spot. I Am the Damn Product. Tom and Diana, Infant Studies, Collier and Isabel. Nice. I'll probably check you out soon. For sure. Especially since I didn't get it on these eBay buys. So, I'll be in there buying some shit. Dennis Ryland. Tom and Alana. Why am I putting that there? I don't know. Marco Peller. Hey, we got a second thing. We got additional mem. How about that? From Jordan Collier. Not too bad. Sean Farrell. So this will go, because it's a mem, it would go to the number spot, which is the 8 spot. So who is the 8 spot? That is Anthony A. Getting, looks like a piece of his suit. Clearly, season 2 was much better. That is authentic Inkworks, Pieceworks. That is cool. Congratulations, my friend. Nobody's happy. Well, I appreciate that. You as well, my beautiful friend. Trent Applebaum. Once again, you can find Peacock on Chomps Lives Breaks. They have eBay sales and they have a website, so you can find out what you prefer. Typically on their eBay, they have a shipping price, but they will do combined shipping if you message them, or if you go to their website, you can order through them and you can sign up for a membership and get points on your purchases, and the shipping is free there. So there's 2 ways to buy a product from them. And like I said, they're good people. Clashing motives, following clues, nowhere safe, birthday surprise, Isabel's touch. Threats and promises. There's our cute little baby Isabel. The present molds today. Doorway to hell. Is that because she's holding a baby? Like the baby is the doorway to hell? Because that makes sense. Child of the past, child of the future. Beyond the door. The returning. And our last pack, everybody. Nice. Nice. Get wild. Collier's Destiny. Cleansings. Maya Circus. The time is at hand. Sean and Liv. Tom Baldwin. And second in command. There we have it, folks. That was our break. Let's go over some of these top loads here. Some of these top loads are redundant, but they're there. All right. Yeah, me too, I think. Then we'll have a group discussion about it. We'll come back and we'll talk about it. So the Ripples 4400, that was going to 6th spot. You got your foil puzzle going to the 3. Foil puzzle going to the 1. These are just the cards because I didn't know if they should be top loaded or not, so ignore that. Here's your title card going to the 1 spot. Once again, these cards probably don't need to be top loaded, but I did anyways, kids. Here is your foil Ripples going to the 1 spot. Your foil puzzle piece. Okay. Going to the 2 spot. Outer Space, I didn't need to wrap. You know, these I didn't need to top load. That one either. Here we go, foil. 6 spot. You got another foil, the Interrupted. It's kind of a cool card. This is going to the 5 spot. We have, I believe that's the Sean Collier guy or whatever on the foil. That's a pretty cool one. Another Life Interrupted going to the 6 spot. Foil puzzle piece going to the 8 spot. Your foil dead card, State of Being Dead, going to the 2 spot. Title card, your authentic redemption that has probably expired, but who knows? I'd love to know what happens with this, Keith. And that is for Peter Coyote going to the P spot. We've got our authentic mem here from Jordan Collier. And how about our auto for Nina Jarvis from Samantha Ferris going to the S spot. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you for buying into that break. Thank you for allowing me to break that product for you. That was pretty fun, especially not being familiar with the TV show as much. That was pretty cool. All right, let me check what's going on here with the store here. That's probably our last break for the day. Did I win anything in eBay is the question. Probably not. Probably not. Let's see. Did I win? Nope. I didn't win a single one. Good times. What did Quinn Ewers end up being at? Let's see here. I don't even see him. Okay. Well, that was fun. Can you send my cars to Keith, please? Yes, I can. Yeah. Oh, now you clarify base cards. Okay. All right. I put a note in there. You're good. That is all I have for today, guys. So this coming up week, I'll be going live Wednesday. Stay tuned for that for Comic-Con for preview night. I'll be going live. I don't know if I'll be doing any pack battles. Excuse me. Going live Wednesday for Comic-Con for preview night. Was we walking around the Comic-Con. No worries, Cheesecake. No worries, my guy. We're just about to get off, but I'm just catching up on the schedule this week. I'll tell you what, I like this. I like how the yellow light and the blue light work. I'm happy with that. Now that I'm seeing it, right? So, Wednesday preview night, I'll be going live. JTS will be with me. So I'll be walking around, checking everything out. So stay tuned for that. That should be fun. Like if you've never been to Comic-Con, that'll be your experience. What else? Thursday, I'm not in Comic-Con. I gave my tickets to my kids, but I'll be outside of Comic-Con. So who knows what I'll be doing then? I could be still live, walking around. I'm probably gonna go visit, like, they have little pop-ups and stuff. So check this out before I go. They have things like the Candyland Cafe. Like, check this out, bro. Like, there's some of the things they do during Comic-Con that they have. The Candyland Cafe. Check that out, bro. Cupcake cart. Oh, come on. Isn't that cool as fuck? So I'll be going to some of those types of things. Let's see. Comic-Con. Up. Pop-ups. Here we go. So these are all like the things you can do for free. Petco interactive part. So Kayao, you remember Kayao? They do the Dragon Hunter cards and the Naruto cards and the My Little Pony cards. They're going to be having a thing. They got a Hello Kitty Cafe. Hulu's doing a thing. Peanuts. Nickelodeon will be taking to the Children's Museum. Here we go. Pendry Hotel featuring pop-up bagels and themed donuts. U2s and Sugar. That's a pop-up. You can step inside a giant trident and choose your own character adventure. So that's some of the stuff I'll be doing, like is creamy and delicious, especially with Jim. That's some of the stuff I'll be doing like on Thursday. Pomicon. Pinball Arcade. Oh, that's kind of cool. DC Lanterns Training Headquarters. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing then. So yeah, I'll be doing that on Thursday. Friday, I'll be inside with my son. That'll be pack battle day. So stay tuned for that. We'll be doing all the pack battles like we did last year. If you don't remember, you can go to my channel and look all those up. So if you go to my playlist here, if you go to Eggs and Breakin and you go to playlists and you go down here, it's pack battles, Eggs versus the World, and you can see all these pack battles from WonderCon, Comic-Con. I tried to name some of the characters if I could, you know. Team Rocket, Mandalorian. You know, some good ones are fun. Like here's an R2-D2 one, right? Where's Squirrel Girl? She was cute. Here we go. Everybody loves Squirrel Girl. Who else do we have? Let's see here. Saturday Morning Cards is there, right? Those guys. Here's John Allen, my friend. I'll be running into him again. Orko, this was a cool costume. So, you know, that's what we're doing. Hey, have a good night, Sardu. Yeah, I'm about to get on the way out of here too, man. But just, yeah, so that's what I'll be doing. Comic-Con. Sunday, I'll be streaming live while we're doing the autographs and stuff, so you can see that. You can experience that with me for the first time. And then other than that, man, that's all I got, man. They cut my hair way too short. You see that? They cut it too short, man. Yeah, other than that, I love y'all. I'll see y'all Wednesday. And be safe. Have fun. I love y'all.